Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Akenia, and this is my channel, Spiritual Essence, where we talk about self-love, care, and awareness, amongst other things that are fun and just doing different activities and bang, bang, bang. So yes, it is. Oh, there's still lightning going. It is like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I took a nap and then I like been up ever since. Like I think I got back home today like around 5, I believe. I want to say 5. I lay down, took a nap, then I've been watching TV, and that is not good. That is not good. I should have not been watching TV all afternoon, laying down. I should have been doing other things, more productive, but I decided to watch TV. So, but my binging TV energy is over because I can't do it anymore. Like, I'm getting bored, and now I have to like get up and do stuff for my life. So hold on, I think my camera will cricket. Anyways, today or tonight, while I was doing my binge TV, earlier today I went for a walk, just thinking about self and just, releasing whatever. And what I am realizing is that it is really important to learn how to be honest with yourself. Okay? I'm not like, yeah, I was just thinking it's very important, especially for me, to be honest with myself, because I will ignore things. I will put it to the side. I won't deal with it and hope it goes away. And that's not the way to deal with stuff. I'm a very impulsive person. I was also thinking about that today, like how I'm very emotional. I move with my emotions, and I'm very impulsive when I'm emotional. And there are times where like I'll be living life or whatever, and then it's like I'm conscious but not conscious. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's like I go into this zone of like just living and just going through life without truly being conscious of like what I'm doing every day, what I'm eating, who I'm talking to, just very unaware of my energy. And then I'll come back and be like, oh shit, or oh crap, I'm supposed to be focusing on this, I'm supposed to be doing on this, and so basically, here's the thing. I'm going to talk about why it's important to be honest with yourself and to not ignore self. Because really, with what I'm learning is that you can't do that. It doesn't end up very well. So here's my experience and what I've been going through, and like why I've been like really slacking with YouTube or whatever. Crap, what was I about to talk about? I had it in my head. Hold on, y'all, give me a second. Okay, yes, so here's what I was gonna say. So this is me. Like I said, I'm an avoider. I don't deal with problems head on. And then with my impulsiveness, I'll make decisions that I know that I shouldn't be doing this and I shouldn't put myself in this, but I do it anyway. AKA, I'm a little bit of a self-sabotager, a lot of it. And for the life of me, I always ask myself, dang, like, Akenya, like, what's going on? Like, why would you do this to yourself? You know? And it's not even that I don't be knowing. I do. Like, I went through this period where I felt like I wasn't really connected to my spiritual self, to my higher self. You know, I just kind of felt like I was floating. I wasn't getting any help, all that stuff. But in reality, the truth is my higher self was giving me signs every day, all the time. Whether it be through somebody else, whether it be through me watching TV, whether it just be just living life. All right. People want to talk about angel numbers. I was getting angel numbers and I was getting signs, and I was getting all types of stuff. And what I realized is like, this is me warning me. This is me warning me. So another way is I have felt like I've been repeating my life for the past, well, certain times in my life, I really feel like I've been repeating. I would have severe deja vu. I mean, this ain't no little like, oh, like, how people just have their deja vu moments? No, it wasn't like that. It was like, man, I know I've been here before. I felt this before. This happened to me before. We had this conversation before. It got to the point where I was saying word for word what happened. But it's like, it was deja vu because it's like it didn't happen, but I knew, It would be getting to the point where I'll be seeing like stuff on social media and be like, oh my God, like, didn't I just see this like a few days ago? Or like, when did I see this? Like, I've seen this before, but like this person just posted this photo. I've been going through stuff like that. Then in situations, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is why it's so very, very important to know yourself, and why it's important not to ignore yourself, because I'm so freaking smart. It's not even that I'm smart. I'm very intuitive. I'm very in tune. I know what the fuck, but because of fear, and trauma and things like that, I have not developed like trusting myself and being able to use my voice, and it's caused me to repeat my life and get into certain situations again and again and again. And then here I am faced with, oh shit, I can't be doing this. I need to go this way, but I'm constantly pushing myself this way, And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm still figuring myself out. I'm still figuring like, why am I such a self-sabotager? And then I'm also understanding that I'm living a human experience, and humans are very repetitive. And no, just like the brain and the mental is very repetitive, and it's all based on habits. So now it's like up to me to change my habit, and that's not always easy. It's not always easy trying to change your habits because you're so used to it, Excuse me. So, but what I kind of, with me going through like me feeling like I'm repeating life and all that stuff. Fuck, why do I always keep forgetting what I'm about to say? That's another thing. Like, I'm very freaking forgetful. Like, I hate that. I really dislike that I'm forgetful. Like, today, I literally was like, okay, I'm gonna go here, and then I gotta go to CVS. So I went to one store, and then I went home, and then I was like, oh shit, I need to go to CVS. Like, I forgot that quickly that I had to go to CVS. Like, what the freak? Like, so what I'm saying is that the reason why I'm repeating my life is because I'm ignoring the signs that my higher self is giving me all the time. I'm not trusting myself. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's causing me to repeat a lot of shit. and it's causing me to stay stagnant in my life. And I have this fear of like, damn, like, am I ever gonna move forward? You know, like I told my friend the other day, I was like, you know, I just feel like I woke up one day and I feel like this life that I'm living is a freaking dream. And like, I don't even know how this happened. Like, I don't even know how I got here to this point where I'm just like in a dream state. But what I have to realize is like, I'm the only person. You are the only person who really can get yourself out of any type of situations. Mentally, physically, emotionally. You are the only person who can get yourself out of it. And so, and I was constantly I'm moving the camera. I was constantly, and you know what? I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect. I'm really working on myself, and I'm really putting my foot down with myself, because you know, you get tired. You get freaking tired of reliving stuff, getting into the same situations, still staying stagnant in your life. Like, I'm 20, okay? I don't want to be 25 and I'm still in this state of mind or going through this, you know? So I'm really putting my foot down with myself. And I'm journaling. I'm just starting to be honest with myself, because, you know, I just know, like, I know, right? But because of not wanting to, one, be accountable or do it or do the work, it's caused me to just stay like in this little cycle, this little circle. And I've dealt with this even as a kid, as a teenager, as a child. And I'm starting to realize that most of my problems that I have now, I've been trying to figure out since I was a kid. And like, as a kid, like, I didn't know. I would wake up every day and be like, man, something's wrong. Like, what's wrong? Something's going on. Like, what's wrong with me? You know, this doesn't feel right. You know? You know, so, but I realized, like, I really wasn't taught the best habits. And now that I'm older, like, those habits that I needed, like, I have to instill that in myself now. Because I feel like if I don't get my shit together now, I'm failing my future children. Okay? Because ultimately, like, my whole purpose here, I really feel like, is to be a mom. Okay? I'm a Cancer. I'm already motherly and nurturing, and I'm emotional, whatever the fuck. Okay? I have to be honest with myself about who I am and what I am and how my emotions and how I act. Okay? And I feel like if I don't do the work now, while I'm in my 20s and I don't have any babies, and I don't have like a guy over here messing up my female psyche, like, it's very, very important for me to dive into my femininity and to dive into myself, because I don't want to fail my children. My specific purpose here is to break generational curses, because there was a lot of things that my mom lacked, but she didn't get from her mom either. And so now I have to come in and I have to like restore that, so that I am now giving my children what they need in a mom. Now, I love my mom. I love her to death. We have a great relationship, but there are some things that she's missed out on, but I can't blame her for that. Like, when you're dealing, like, whatever trauma you're dealing with coming from your parents, like, you have to ultimately forgive them for it, because they too probably wasn't taught stuff. So my purpose here, because I always wonder, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. the heck? How did I get here? What am I doing here? I didn't ask to do none of this. I didn't ask to be here. What? How did I get here? How did I get here? I was literally in therapy because I told my therapist, I said, listen, I wouldn't mind if I wasn't an ion or a proton. No, ion or atoms. All right, I wouldn't mind if I wasn't physical. Okay, because I don't know. I wouldn't mind it. But growing, learning, and talking to people, I'm here to truly heal my ancestral DNA. Like that's what I'm here to do. Because it's highly needed, and I really do feel like, especially on my mom's side, like it's needed. Like, so I have to do the work. I have to do the work. And it's getting to the point where spirit, it's not allowing me to not do the work. It's not like I can't slack anymore, because ultimately I know if I do, I can't be mad at nobody but myself. It's literally it. Do not get in your way. Don't be like me and constantly getting in your way of shit because you don't want to deal with it, or you don't want to take accountability for it, or you're too scared. Because that's really like my level of fear, it's not even like I'm like surface level fear. Like, oh, I'm scared of the dark. Okay, like I've gotten over my fear of the dark. Okay, like I love to sit in the dark and meditate. All right, that's like the best time. Like I feel like I'm in the cosmos, you know? So my fear is not like a physical fear. It's more of an emotional fear and mental fear that I'm constantly in, because of just how the brain works, and how the brain is very repetitive and it's based on habits, you know? And so now I'm more focused on not being so scared and scary, because that is what's stopping me from taking accountability and really doing what I have to fucking do for my future kids and for myself, really. Because, you know, it's not just about healing, it's also about evolvement too. What I'm realizing is because I already know I don't want to come back to Earth. I don't want to come back to Earth. All right, I want to be somewhere else. Put me on Mars, okay? Put me on Pluto, bitch. I want to go to Saturn, okay? Saturn. I want to go there. Okay? Put me where the rings are, okay? Take me back to the motherland. Whoop. Y'all, I'm not even high yet. That's how y'all know. I don't want to call myself a crackhead, because I know the real crackheads out here. But that's how I be acting sometimes. So I'm just gonna do this so I can go back down to Earth real quick. So hold on. So always be fucking honest with yourself. I don't care if you lie to everybody and they daddy. As long as you ain't lying to yourself. As long as you walking in your truth. Okay, that's what my daddy told me. He said, he always asked me, Kenya, are you walking in your truth? Are you walking in your truth? And I'd be like, you know what, sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not. And you know what else he always told me? He always told me, you know, there's never a gray area. It's always black or white. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, nah, there's definitely a gray area. And honestly, in some things, there is definitely a gray area, but there's always a black and white path. And black is not dark. It's not evil. White is not dark. It's not evil. It's not good either. And black could not be good either. But I think that all depends on the person. Choose a path that you want to take and take that path. And I think in that path there's gray areas. That's just from my experience as a 20-year-old. Okay, I ain't lived much life yet. All right, I'm literally just popped out the room 20 years ago, so I ain't lived that much. But from what my experience is, like, you know, there's a little gray area, but there's also black and white. We just mixed. So, always be honest with yourself. Do not ignore the signs. Do not ignore the signs. And don't be so scared. Okay? I really do have anxiety and fear. I'm very impulsive and I work in my emotions. So that is my Achilles heel right now, is learning how to calm my waters. And it doesn't help that I have no earth in my chart. Well, no, I take it back. I have earth in the 11th and 12th house. But even though that's Pisces, I don't know what's the 11th house. I can't think of it, but I know the 12th house is Pisces, and I have an earth sign in Pisces, and but I have some earth, and it's Virgo, and it's in Virgo. Oh, you know what's crazy? So the 4th house is supposed to be Cancer, right? My 4th house is in Capricorn. The 10th house is supposed to be in Capricorn, and my 10th house is in Cancer. I'm a Cancer, and my opposite is Capricorn. Don't y'all think that's kind of weird how my houses are just switched like that? Like, somebody tell me in the comments what that means. I haven't done any research, enough research about it, but like, somebody tell me what that means, because there's a little switcheroo here. I just need to understand. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that y'all had to hear that. Anyways, so I don't want to make this video too long. I went on a little rant here, but yes, just self is so important. Like, you are so important. And for most of my life, I've never really put myself as a top priority. And it's because of like the way I've been treated, the way I've been talked to, just everything. And what you don't want is, you don't want the world to reflect on you, because these are people dealing with their own issues. Because if you are happy and content with yourself, there is no need to go and make somebody else feel low. There is no need to go and make somebody else miserable. There is no need to want conflict, because you internally are happy with yourself. So the way I see it is, somebody don't like me, or the way I look, the way I talk, what my beliefs are, what a yada, 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 this, that is a personal problem. Because I went in myself and I said, hey, I'm okay. I'm okay with you. Like, I think that's cool. Like, that resonates with me. I'm okay with me. I love me for me. So if you loving you for you, then there ain't no reason why you should be just hating. What you hating for? It don't make no sense. So that is what I'm learning. I am learning to put myself first. And for the most part, I think I do, but in the wrong categories. Yeah, cause like I be by myself all the time. Okay, I'm just thinking. So yes, but thank you for tuning in to this video. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube. Like I just got some shit to say. I just got some stuff to talk about now. So yes, I will see you guys in my next video. I'm sleepy now. I'm about to go to sleep. So peace. I'm gonna just take some pictures.